Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Good evening, darlings. Good evening, good evening. And welcome to Wednesday Night Live. And I hope you feel better than I do. Oh, God, I feel dreadful. I'm so tired, so tired. I ache all over. I'm shivery. Oh, God. Whatever this thing is, it really is the gift that keeps on giving because I thought I was coming out of it and I just feel dreadful at the moment. However, however, life goes on and the show must go on. So, over the next hour, darlings, um, well, we've got all of the normal fun and games. We've got the Hedgehog of Truth, Miss Hedgie. We've got a box that's going to get a pounding, and we've got a community portable electric telephone for you to leave voice notes on. should you should you so wish, and I hope that you do. I feel terrible. I have got some news for you, some little updates, some things to maybe get a little excited about. But feel free to tell me your news, what you've been eating, anything at all. Anything goes on a Wednesday, doesn't it? Oh gosh. So, oh, 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 excuse me. So I'm going to have a slurp of my wine and see if that bucks me up a little. Oh, that hurt. God, my nose is so painful. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, falling apart in front of your very eyes, darlings. I'm going to have a goodly slurp of wine because that'll perk me up, no doubt. And then I'm going to dive into your comments, which are very much the meat and potatoes of this brown Windsor soup that we're all trying to keep afloat in this evening. So, cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up, up yours, and above all, do get stuffed. Yes, it's the good stuff. It's better. I can enjoy my wine now. Oh, lovely. That'll do me the world of good. Right then, who have we got? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Who we got with us tonight? Peter P, Jimmy Quinn, Carol C, the lovely Stew, Tonic 110. Special good evening to you. Uh, oh gosh, really? Oh dear. Well, that might be good news. But yeah, the uncertainty won't be doing you any good at all, will it? Well, let's hope that it ends up being good news. Uh, Steve Colg is with us. I'm whizzing through them, darlings, because you've been talking amongst yourselves. The fabulous Peter P. Um, Richard's here. Richard. I can't read that out. That was very funny, though. Cheeseburger's here. Evening, Father Muckers. Good evening, Cheesy. Who else? Carol C is back. Shelley Denise is with us, the lovely Shelley. Here we go. Food news. Steve Cole had a £5 stir fry from Tesco Stun, whatever Stun means. Chinese style with egg noodles. Oh, I keep promising myself noodles. Here he is, says Richard. The RMS Boaty limping into port. I am limping tonight. God. Honestly, I feel terrible. Maybe this is the last part of it. I'm just so tired. Like, drained tired. You know what I mean? Physically tired, emotionally tired. I just feel knackered. And I ache everywhere. And you know when you're aching and your skin hurts to touch, I've got all that going on. This will help. Wine cures everything, darlings. Wine and curry cures pretty much anything. Bad Books is with us. Hello, Mark. Andrew Butty Gee greets everybody by name. The lovely Ivor Spotty Butty. Jim Bob's here. Oh, fantastic. Ambulance for Boaty, says Dewey Quinn. Candles a trooper, says Stu. Isn't it? Isn't that amazing? And look at it. Unlike the Sainsbury's one, it's burned totally evenly. Look. So there's still plenty of wick, as the bishop said to the actress, and it's burning beautifully. I'm literally over the moon. I mean, I've still got three in reserve, but I'm going to be ordering more of those. They're absolutely fantastic. Oh, somebody has been. Carl Burton has been a channel member, Momo and Chutney, for 4 months. Thank you very much, Carl. And he says, I was about to ask whether you ache too. Perfectly normal. Oh, right, okay. Is Boaty still feeling poorly, says Andrew? Maybe he needs a session with the glove of self love. Not tonight. I ate too much. Dinner, says Carol C., with satay pork kebabs with salad and homemade crisps. Spot what's missing, says Stu. What have I forgotten? What's missing? The clue is the table. Apparently, Trisha Alderman is with us and says, good evening, Boaty, and all in chat. What's missing from the table? Oh, I haven't bought flowers, if that's what you mean. AWOL Hedgehog? No AWOL Hedgehog. Look, there she is. I'll just move her into view a bit. Dinner, says Bad Books, and he means lunch, with prawn salad, and tea, and he means dinner, with salmon in a honey-based homemade sauce, and jacket spud and broccoli and French beans. God, your food always sounds amazing. Your food always sounds amazing. So good evening, Trisha, and indeed Paul, if Paul is there as well. The candle is on good OCD level. Nothing is missing, Boaty, says Peter Pete. Oh, and Carl says, Stu, it'll come. Wake up and you think you've been to the gym. That's exactly how I'm feeling at the moment. I feel as if I've done like a marathon assault course or something. Sod the flowers. We know you're a cheapskate, says Stu. I'm poor. That's different. It was blood cold in the shop today, says Richard. To the point, my clothes felt damp after 3 p.m. The temperature drops like a stone. It does, doesn't it? UK Ray TV says, what time does the wine start flowing? 11 o'clock. Carol C says, did you have a better drive to work today? I'm delighted to say that I did. And I had a good evening at work today as well. Now, everywhere is dead midweek at the moment, and we were dead last week. But this week, we're bucking the trend. We're busy. And we've had a busy night in the restaurant tonight. And I spent some time with Bishnu, and Bishnu brought news of things, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Hello, all, says Damien Eves, and a very big hello to you. Mark Prasad joins us. Good evening, Boaty, and good evening, chat. Oh, this is wonderful. Miss Hedgie was sniffing Hedgie's arse. She wasn't. She was just here. She wasn't behind him. She was just to the side of him here. Look, she can poke her little nose out. She's very cute, isn't she, Miss Hedgie? Oh, Simone is here, hooked on classics. Oh, lots of hellos. The pounding box is glowing purple. Oh, is it from the candle? Oh, yeah, I see. I'm looking on my screen now. It is. It's going purple down there, isn't it? Goodness gracious me, I've caught up with the comments. So, yeah, good night at the restaurant tonight. Business was good. And we had some lovely people in. Really, really lovely people, especially one group who pretty much stayed all night. They came quite a long way to dine with us for the first time because they'd heard good things. And they were just so lovely. They on their own, they made tonight just an absolute pleasure. They really did. But right, yeah. So I've got some updates to bring you if you would like to hear them. I have got 4 updates. Um, so well, let's do them. We've got no voice notes, we've got nothing else. Let's do the old updates. Because the thing is with Bish, I covered this in today's video. Um, Bish is lousy at keeping me in the loop unless we're together. That's why he wants me to be based at Clay Cross, because he never thinks to send me an email or a text or a message or a WhatsApp or whatnot to tell me what's going on and keep me in the loop. So if I'm not there, then I don't find out anything until I see him next. And obviously, I saw him tonight, so I found out stuff. Uh, Stratuspherian says, Boaty, I'm wondering if your body is reacting to your new lifestyle with the absence of tobacco and other changes. It may seem paradoxical that the body can react negatively. Um, I think I think I've either caught this flu that's going around, in which case I'm a trooper, or I've got a dose of my long COVID. Honestly, it could be either. The symptoms are virtually the same. Now, if you think about it logically, every single person at the restaurant went down with this really nasty flu that's going around. So logically, why would I escape that? I've been around them when they were coughing and sneezing and God knows what, and every single one of them had to have time off work. You know, even the youngsters. I mean, Amrit is a fetus, and they all had to have time off. And so I don't know if I've got the long COVID or I don't know if I've got that flu, but I haven't had any time off work. And that just shows that the old Welsh pit pony is stronger than people give him credit for. I recommend the restaurant to family and friends in Derby, says Richard. Oh, thank you. Hoping for a free drink in the Joseph Lloyd Lounge. Oh, any one of you would get free drinks. Any one of you. Uh, Cheeseburger says, it sounds like this 3-week flu. I don't know anyone who missed it. I'm still sleeping like a baby now. Uh, yeah, it probably is. It probably is. But honestly, after yesterday, I thought I was kind of getting over the hump of it. So yeah, it's a bit of a downer to be laid a bit lower down again. But on the plus side, something that I'm doing, whether it is change of lifestyle, change of diet, um, exercise, vitamin D tablets, cod liver oil, something is working. Please God, touch wood, because my hands look so much better. Well, I mean, my hands still look awful. It's my hands I dislike with the psoriasis the most because they're the most noticeable. But day by day, I can see that the psoriasis areas are receding and the areas of clean, normal skin are increasing. So, touch wood, please God, something's working. And let me remind you that it's not a skin condition, it's an immune condition. So I must be doing something that's getting my immune system back under control and back in order. I think it might be diet, probably diet and lifestyle, but you know, I hope it continues to. I hope it continues along this way. And it seems to me Hubnut lived his life like a candle on my table. Never know it. Hi, Jason, and everyone. Says Sarah Parsons. Good evening to you, my lovely. I missed the bit that I missed the bit. Oh, Stratosphere. I missed the bit that staff in the restaurant there has been a fly. Hey, what? I came in a little bit. I came in a little late live. I thought it was still psoriasis that was getting worse. Oh, right. Is hedgie fireproof, asked Steve. Um, I don't know. I'm trying not to find out. Uh, Paulie Galtieri, the lovely Richard says, you've done well to be staying off the cigarettes. Right, I'm going to be honest with you, darlings. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've fallen off the wagon a couple of times. No point. I always said I wouldn't lie to you, and I'm not going to. I have pretty much, but there've been a couple of times. There have been a couple of times when I've been on my own. Now, when I'm at work or around people or doing stuff, it's not really a problem. When I'm away in a hotel and you can't smoke, it's not a problem. There've been a couple of times over the past, however many weeks it is, where in a moment of weakness, I have that, and I've been on my own in the middle of the night or something, and I've thought, oh, bugger it. So I'm not going to pretend to be perfect. I'm not going to pretend to have a will of iron. I have fallen off the wagon on a couple of occasions. However, let's look at the positives. There've been, for most of the time, the vast majority of the time, I haven't been falling off the wagon. So, to be honest, I'm taking that. Again, back to what Emma was saying about the weight loss and stuff. It's things don't necessarily have to be binary. You just have to alter the scales a little bit. Now, my firm intention is that smoking will be a thing of the past. But at the time that I gave up, I still had cigarettes in the house. I still do now, because unfortunately I gave up when I just bought a couple of sleeves. And yeah, there have been a couple of moments where I thought, oh, what harm does it do? I mean, I could have just not told you. I could have just not told you, and you would never ever have known. But there have been a couple of, I think there were, was it two or three times, and they were, I think they were late nights, and I just thought nobody's ever going to bloody know. And I've gone however long it is, however many days, and it's only one. And I smoked for God knows how many years. One cheeky one that nobody's ever going to know about. What harm is that going to do? So yeah, that's the truth. I am leveling with you. I expect there will come a time when maybe the time has already happened, where there won't be the odd cheeky one every other week or something. But there you go. That's the way it's been. It's normally normally I'm pretty strong-willed about these kind of things, but yeah, late at night, defense is down. But to be honest, I'm not going to beat myself up about it too much, um, because if you'd have, where are we now? If you'd have asked me 5 weeks ago, and you'd have said, right, you smoke X amount of cigarettes per week, uh, how would you feel about just cutting that down to one or a half of one per week? I would have said, brilliant, I'll take that, and I've done it. So yeah, I'm not beating myself up too much, and it's still kind of it's still kind of early days, isn't it? And yeah, I'm just taking all of the positives from it. As far as I'm concerned, it is all positives. I like the fact that nothing smells of smoke anymore. My clothes don't smell of smoke. There's no smell of smoke in the house or the cars or anything like that. That's all. That's all a great thing because oddly enough, even when you smoke, you can still hate the smell of smoke, which sounds weird, but it's actually true. So yeah, and I love the fact that I've managed to stick with the change of diet. I'm quite proud to be dairy free because I really don't like the cruelty of dairy. So I'm quite proud about that. I'm proud that I've stuck to not going mad with lunches. I mean, I've not made any massive changes. I've cut out quite a bit of meat, but not totally, because again, it doesn't have to be a binary thing. My lunches have been a lot more modest, and I think that's what's made the difference. And I love the fact that I'm shifting blubber. Yeah, okay, I'm still a fat so and so, but I'm not quite as fat, and I like that. I like that. When and if this bloody flu goes away, I will feel a lot fitter and I'll be a lot more active this year. So everything's going in a good direction as far as I'm concerned. And to be honest, it's kind of the hardest time of year as well. Now, I know that I say that you should, if you're going to do something, you're going to do it and you'll do it at any time. But it is particularly difficult, I think, at this time of year because when it's cold and foggy and miserable and damp and wet, then you think, oh, I'll have a decent lunch, or I won't go out and have a walk, I won't go out and exercise, I won't do this, I won't do that, and I will do this, and I will have a snack, and I will. And I haven't done any of that, and the results are showing. So yeah, so I'm just taking all the positives at the moment. And oh, hello. Finally, we have some action on the community portable electric telephone. Oh, and it's from Mashawny. Mashawny, a voice from the valleys. Here we go.
Well, hello from the little Welsh cottage. Send you an update. I've been on my back since 5 o'clock. I went to get off the sofa rather quickly after afternoon sleep, and I've done me back in.
Oh, you haven't.
So I used the last Nurofen that I had and sent out for some more. But unfortunately, they brought me the wrong ones. So I'm just taking it easy here on the floor. But the heating is at 23, so I'm nice and cozy. So I'm just watching as I try to doze off to sleep and hopefully wake up tomorrow and be jumping around in a good way. What was his name? Lazarus. Is it? Was he the one that jumped around? I don't know.
Lazarus, he was the one that it was God, wasn't it Lazarus? God, all I can think about now you say Lazarus is Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Dig Lazarus, dig. That was a good track. Didn't Lazarus return from the grave or something? But oh sorry. Excuse me, wine burpage. Yeah. Oh, Shawnee, I'm so sorry. I was impressed by Sean today, because while I was hiding in my cottage, thinking, bloody hell, it looks horrible out there, I'm not going out there, he was out there painting his gate. And I've got photographic evidence of it as well, which I'm instructed I must turn into my new screensaver for my desktop PC. And I'm going to do it just because you had the cheek to tell me. I know you were only joking, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, oh, what a shame! What a shame! I hope you feel up. There's a Freudian slip. I hope that you wake up feeling a lot better and jumping around and all of that too. Oh, you're on the floor, bless you. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes when your back goes, I suppose that's the best place for you. And are you sure that 23 degrees is enough? Do you know what? I'm going to let you into a secret. Obviously, this is true. I tell you all of the true things. Obviously, on Monday night, I won a couple of bob at the casino. So, since Monday night, what have I done? Well, I bought some nicer wine. So that's about, oh God, it was 25% off and it was £8.75. So what's £80? My normal wine has gone up to £6 now, the cheap stuff. And this is £8.75 with 25% off. Somebody worked that out for me. So £8.75, 20%. Yeah, I can't be asked to do it. But so that's going to have swallowed up a couple of quid. But where I have thrown some of the casino winnings is at the old gas meter in there, because it's so miserable and bloody cold here, especially at night, that I've gone full Sean. I have. Well, not quite full Sean, except tonight I have. I've been having the central heating during the day. I'm ashamed to say this. I've been having the central heating at 21 degrees. 21 degrees, darlings. I drop it down to 19 when I go to bed. And then when I wake up with a great feeling of satisfaction, I've banged it up to 21 again. But tonight, when I got in, oh, and when I go to work, I drop it down to 19 again. And when I got in tonight, I'm feeling achy, shaky, tired, crappy, and it felt cold in here. The temperature in here was, well, it was 19 degrees, oddly enough. And I banged it up to 21.5 to get a bit of warmth going around the place so I was comfortable with the live stream. And I was checking the old radiators, the old radiators, and they weren't feeling very hot. So I thought, sod it, I'll do the full Sean. And the heating is currently sitting at 23 degrees. I don't think that's happened since I moved in here. But yeah, my central heating is currently on the full Sean. And I've just touched that radiator and it's absolutely boiling bloody hot. So I better go and turn it down. I'll go and drop it back down to 21 and then I'll drop it down to 19 when I get to bed. Actually, because it was so warm, I've just taken it straight down to 19. It's not going to be that long before they go to bed. I think we've got another. Oh, hello. Get you on speaker. Hello.
Good evening, Boaty.
Good evening to you.
Hello, everyone who's watching. I am watching. I'm just also doing other stuff while I'm watching.
Oh, right. You don't need to go into detail.
Oh, no, nothing like that, no.
Okay.
I was going to ask your opinion and possibly other people's opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to get the Cortina welded.
Yeah.
Now, I had an email. Well, actually, no, it was a comment on one of my videos who said, I've emailed you. And this person has offered to help with a workshop.
Okay.
But the problem is the workshop is near the Isle of Wight.
Oh. Right.
So there is an offer there, but there's also an offer through a few friends who are further up the line, and I know them. Whereas the other person I don't really know.
Yeah, it makes it awkward.
So what would you do? And can I ask the people watching what they would do in that scenario?
So what was the second part? So a viewer that you don't know has offered somewhere, but that's logistically, how far away is it from you? I mean, you're in.
It's about a 3-hour drive, depending on the route I take.
Okay,
so it's quite a long way.
Well, that's just not viable in any way, shape, or form, really, is it?
Not really. But it's a really nice offer, I've got to be honest.
Oh, it's an amazing offer, yeah, absolutely.
It is. It's fabulous, and it's a proper workshop. I've seen photos.
Right. Okay.
So, but then, do I go with the idea that my friends have had, where we're thinking of doing something together, trying to figure something out, but they are possibly further away than that. But I would be much more comfortable with their company.
Well, from the sound of it, neither are going to work, are they? I mean, if it was a one-off job that you went, the job got done, and you departed, then fine. But as I understand it, it's going to be quite an ongoing task. It's not going to be a one-hit wonder, a one-day thing, is it?
Oh no, it won't be one day. I think it'd be more like a week or so, maybe a bit more.
So,
I can always get a cat sitter. It's not a problem.
Well, I mean, if you could create a possibility where you could just disappear for that week and got help, so that you had like a field trip effectively, and
yes,
yeah, that would work, I suppose.
Yeah, I think Gloucester isn't too far, and Birmingham's not too far, because TC was in Birmingham when I welded in the first time, or near Birmingham, should I say?
I mean, it's not a ridiculous distance, but it's far enough. I mean, if you were going for it's too far for a commute, although I used to do it.
Yes.
It's too far for a daily commute, but for like a week-long thing. So if you could engineer a situation with anybody, with your friends, with the viewer or whatever, whereby you could arrange that possibility where there would be an intensive, however long it took, week, few days, whatever, of work, and you could be away from home for that period of time, and there was accommodation available to you that you could afford, then that would be great, and that would make great YouTube content.
It would, because beforehand, when I was welding TC, I don't know if you've seen my really old videos from 4 years ago, nearly 5 years ago now. I spent, I think it was 2 or 3 months away, just working on the mechanics and welding the floor and welding the sills. I really went at it. There's a lot of content on my early videos from about 4 years ago, the early weldings. But yeah, I didn't expect that I would need to do so much more. It's like chasing the rust.
Yeah.
But it's something I thought I'd throw around and ask if what people's opinions were.
Well, I'm they're probably responding now. I'm keeping the comments where they are.
They probably are.
But
well, I can't see anything at the moment because I was watching on my phone, or my little smartphone that I don't use as a phone. So I'll have a look at the comments in a bit.
As will I, and we can have a chat about it.
Yes. But apart from that, not doing too badly down here.
Oh, good.
Good. Little madam keeps meowing at me.
They do that. They do that.
They do. Yes. And I did my volunteering today, so I did my good deed for the day.
Oh, well done, you. How are you doing anyway?
Yes.
You okay?
I think so. Yeah, good. I do worry about everything.
Yeah, well.
Because I had to move over from ESA to Universal Credit because I have no choice.
Indeed, yeah.
Between the 11th and the 27th, I've basically got about 160 quid to keep me afloat.
Right.
But there is a good thing. My local housing authority, I explained the situation to them. They said, we can see what's going on. We can give you a shopping voucher if you like. It's like, okay. I was thinking 50, 60 quid. No, 220.
Bloody hell.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, well, that'll help. Where can you spend that?
Yeah, well, either Lidl or Tesco.
Oh, sorted. Well, I mean,
yeah.
You might have sod all in the bank, but you're going to eat like a queen, aren't you, for the next?
I think so. Yeah, but I've decided I'm going to go to Tesco because the food is a bit better there, even though it's slightly more expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit of I'm quite frivolous when it. No, not is that the right word? Frivolous.
It
No.
depends what you're trying to say. I mean, frivolous means thoughtless, flighty.
Oh, yeah, the other way around. I'm quite stringent. That's the one I was thinking of.
Okay.
When it comes to like looking for bargains and buying within my means.
Right. Oh well, go
Yeah.
late at night then when you get the offers.
Yeah, I think I'll need to fold the back seats down in the Rover to get all the shopping in.
Yeah. Well, if you want to get learn from our Shawnee. If you want to get the views, do a shop and then just do a video where you unpack your shopping and talk about what you've bought and why you bought it. I know it sounds daft, but my God, it doesn't half work.
I don't know if that would fit my channel theme. I'm not sure.
Well, change your bloody channel theme then, because Sean unpacks his shopping and earns about £50 million for doing it. So
it sounds quite entertaining. Actually, I might just do that.
Change the bleeding theme. He said, honestly, I mean, it's the inner scrotum, so I don't mind giving away secrets. For months and months and months now, Sean's been saying, I'm too embarrassed to put another shopping unpacking video up because I think I've done so many. But then people ask them for me. People ask me for them, and they earn really good money. So
wow,
he told
that's
me
crazy.
Yeah, he told me, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was last night, wasn't it? We're doing the was it last night or the night before? And I was saying I don't know how people can spend 55 quid on an online shop. And Sean pinged me to say I can spend £55 on an online shop. And if you want to see how to do it, watch my video tomorrow. And he did. He did another unpacking video. People love them. So,
wow. Yeah. Well, with me, I don't do the online shop. I actually go into the store.
Doesn't matter.
I don't like online shopping.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The principle remains the same. All you've got to do.
I could strap my GoPro to my chest, couldn't I?
Well, you could do whatever you like in your own private time, darling. I mean,
go around the store.
Nobody will judge you. No, all you need to do is when you get back home, right? When you're as you're about to unpack your shopping and put it away in your cupboards, in your fridge, in your freezer, set your camera up there and all you need to do is say to people, look, I bought this, I paid this amount of money for it, and I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to make this with it. And that's all you've got, and you'll be a millionaire within 2 weeks.
That'd be a chance to be a fine thing.
Well, it does work.
We'll see.
It does work.
We'll see. I'll try something. I've got to get my viewership up. I still haven't hit 2,000 subs yet.
Oh, you'll get there soon.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to put the sugar in my tea.
Bugger.
Right. On that note, I'll speak to you soon.
Catch you later.
Right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
The lovely Simone. Now, I'm sure there's some other things pinged in. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you, David. Not sure if you're watching, but it's not an intrusion at all. And yeah, every good wish. And oh, bless you. Bless you. I'm sure there were some other things. Let's have a look. Oh, what's this? Oh, God. Bloody hell. Oh, that's Jim Bob, isn't it? Oh, I missed this message from you, Jim Bob, on the 20th of January. Or did I? I don't remember reading it out. Wear shorts on your walk, Boaty. That might increase the viewers. Hang on. What? Oh, right. This is from... Oh, hang on. No, I've seen that one. Oh, yeah. That's from the 27th of January. I've seen that one. Oh, it's because I'm looking at old messages. What a twat. Here we go. Oh, it's mustard. It's mustard. Here we go.
Now then, Boaty, darling, let's have a little challenge.
Okay.
Not only the weight loss thing, which I'm sure I'll win.
No, you won't.
Running, arm wrestle, We know who's going to win that one.
Yeah,
and
we do.
cycling. Let's have a race on bikes.
Oh, leave it out. Really? Really? Seriously? Come off it. Now, arm wrestling, okay, we've done that. Right, you're going to win. Running, well, we did a video together in Talacra where I told you that even when I was an incredibly fit athlete, I was so bad at running that at school, when we did cross country, I missed the maths lesson because I couldn't get back in time for it. So no matter how bad a runner you are, you're not going to be as bad as me. So you're going to win that as well. But cycling, really? Okay, well, yeah, okay, let's go with that. It'll be a bit of fun. Who would be interested in seeing Captain Mustard, who has a Peugeot mountain bike of dubious age and vintage, racing somebody who was a rather successful professional racing cyclist? I mean, admittedly, we're both old farts now, but seriously, oh, go on, fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, okay, I'm up for that. I'm up for that. Be nice to win at something against you. And then there's a picture, and it's of, oh, what's that a picture of? Oh, the temperature. Oh, bloody hell. It's a chilly 14 degrees in Castle Mustard. Ooh, dear. God, I'm glad I don't live with you. But yeah, let's do a bike race. That'll be fun, actually. I mean, you have a slight advantage in that you have a bike and I don't, but it'll be good content for me in getting a bike together. Right, let's get back to the comments. Oh, GSJC5 says, evening, Boaty, and good evening to you. So what loop have you been left out of, says Carol C? Oh, all the updates that I was going to tell you, but then other things happened. Diddly-do. Falling off the wagon when you're bench pressing, sometimes you need a smidgen of help. Well, yeah. I'm feeling that the love between the hedgehogs anymore, says Steve Colg. Oh, the hedgehogs are still tight. They're still well into each other. Positive says to you, at 72, he's not dead. I'm not. I'm a scouser, says GSJC5. Oh, dear. When did you give up smoking, says Sarah Parsons? I can't remember exactly, but it was sometime after my birthday. Maybe a few days after my birthday, so kind of the beginning of the third week in January, maybe. Something like that. About the same time that I gave up dairy and changed my diet and changed my lifestyle and all of that. Oh. Honesty is the best policy, says Steve. CCTV, don't have it here. Cheeseburger says smoking, the hedgehog of truth would know. Well, the hedgehog of truth knows everything. Mark Prasad says, Boaty, giving up the cigs is really, really difficult. Yeah, it kind of is. But any reduction and an intention to reduce the number of fags is a real step forward. I gave up and kept a pack in the house to stop the cravings. Yeah. It honestly, it really is a positive. I love the fact that I'm not that I don't know if I was a slave to it or if I just indulged something I enjoyed. I would always have said that it was the latter rather than the former, but perhaps I was kidding myself. But I'm at least glad that that I can go seriously extended periods of time and not even think about it. So that is a massive, massive step forward. Um, and it's good for my health and it's good for my wallet, even though, you know, I bought exceedingly cheap duty-free cigarettes. The fact that that money's not going out of my bank account anymore, or out of my wallet, that's a big plus. It means that that money can go elsewhere instead, so that's great. And I love the fact, to be honest, the thing I love most is the fact that I don't smell like a smoker anymore. My house doesn't smell like a smoker's house. Not that I smoked in the house, really, but I did. Again, I'll be honest with you. Like, um, I would smoke by the kitchen door, um, with the door open, but I would smoke by the kitchen door, and that meant that the kitchen would, you know, get the smell of smoke, and your clothes would get the smell of smoke, and your cars would get the smell of smoke. None of that applies anymore, and I'm really, really glad about that. I feel a lot cleaner. I feel a lot freer. I don't worry about going to a hotel and thinking, oh God, I've got to go all the way downstairs for my cigarette after the live stream, or I've got to bloody break the rules and hang out of a window. Don't have to worry about that anymore. So it is kind of massive progress. Is it the perfect break? Well, no, because as I've admitted, I've fallen off the wagon. I've had the odd one. Mustard. When Mustard came here when we bought the new car, bless him, he's a good friend. That was quite a long day, and I hadn't had one for days and days and days. And there was all of the thing of the new car and the jeopardy of buying it and all of that. And I had one. I went right outside in the garden. I had one. And I said, "Please don't tell anybody." And bless him, he didn't. That was one of the. I don't know how many it's been. It's been very few. And honestly, if I hadn't told you, you would never ever know, because whenever I've met anybody, um, or done anything or whatever, I've only had the when I've fallen off the wagon, I've done it in the middle of nowhere, out in the open air, and then I've had a shower, scrubbed my teeth, changed my clothes, washed everything, because I've just got this paranoia now of smelling of smoke. That's what I really don't want to do. So anyway, there we are. We've got some more voice notes pinging in. And I haven't told you all the updates, have I? I'll try and get to it before. God, it's almost time to go.
Oh, remember the thing? That thing?
Yes.
That thing?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
video that we have
Yeah.
that we promised to share.
Yeah.
Should we do it tonight?
We could do.
JJ thinks of fags.
Yeah, well, JJ would do because, yeah, I smoked in JJ. That was before I saw the light, but yeah, she would. She would. I'm not proud of that. That at least is a problem of the past. At the very least, when it comes to smoking, then between us, don't tell anybody else, but between us, this is the very least that I promise you. I can't promise you that I will never ever smoke another cigarette in my life. I can't promise you that, so I'm not going to. However, there are certain promises that I can make. I can promise you that I will never ever smoke another cigarette anywhere near the cottage. I can promise you that I will never smoke another cigarette anywhere near a car. And I can promise you that I will never give any of you a hug or be in your presence when I've had a cigarette and haven't showered and brushed my teeth. So That's the that's the bottom line. That's the honesty of it. I'm going to try my very best to be a complete non-smoker, but I'm not going to lie and say that I gave it up and that was that. I've had the odd 1, 2, 3, but there are very different rules in place now, and it's very much a weaning down thing, because once I realised that I can cope perfectly well without them, and once I realised that I don't like the actuality of the fact that they cost money, harm my health, and make me smell and make my environment smell, then that's just going to make it easier to knock them on the head full stop. So, yeah, as I say, as far as I'm concerned, all positive.
Sorry, mate, I just need to get off and get to bed. I'm absolutely dead. But that's a good idea, but let's do it tomorrow night, set it up right from the beginning.
Yep, that was the message that I sent to you last night. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, God, it's a bit late now, but right. I might have to end up giving you the updates on the Airbnbs, and okay, spoiler alert, I've got 3 updates on Airbnbs. One isn't really an update, it's just to say that everything is proceeding according to plan. The other 2 are updates. I can do it tomorrow. I've got another update on the new restaurant. That's a new one, but I'm not going to have time to do that tonight, so that's going to have to be tomorrow as well. Bollocks Boaty says GSJC5. You only live once, make sure it's to the max. Smoke now and then if you want to, says Shelley. I don't want to be honest, but if I fall off the wagon once a week and I'm on my own and I have one and nobody will ever know about it, I'm not going to beat myself up about that too much, because it's a different world to how things were. There could be worse addictions, says Andrew, like perving into fit ladies' hotel room windows. I enjoyed that. David Fisher says it's not about how many you smoke, it's how many you don't. There's some truth in that. At least you aren't addicted to chips, says Richard. Yeah, well, no. When did I haven't had chips here at Windy Bum for, God, a month, maybe. I had them in Llandudno when I was out, but yeah, I haven't had chips here for ages. Oh, and we're talking about the 1st of March. Okay, darlings. Well, let me give you an update on the 1st of March. Now, you all know what's happening on the 1st of March. Now, I made a video today, which will be coming out to you tomorrow, as will I. I use that term advisedly. I have decided to embrace becoming gay on the 1st of March. I've made a video about it. It's going to be out there. It's going to be on record. So, yeah, throw anything you want at me. Organise my gay nights, anything you like. On the 1st of March, totally, 100% gay. Unless something happens between now and then, but that's not very likely. There'll be a video coming out tomorrow that explains all of this, but I can tell you, my inner scrotum, you lovely people, I will give you the heads up in advance on tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video will be called How and Why I Have Decided, How and Why, I haven't titled it yet, I haven't made it yet, but it's going to be How and Why I Am Going to Embrace My New Gay Life. And I talk about it openly and honestly, and I'm going to embrace it. So don't think that you can taunt me saying, oh, this is going to happen on the 1st of March, That's going to happen on the 1st of March. I'm in. I'm up for it. Here we go. Bring it on. Bring it on. And I'm serious. Look, serious face. I absolutely hate the smell of Lambert and Butler. They're the worst of all cigarettes that stink close up. Boaty looks like a bat, says Steve Cole. People are saying hello to Mustard. Oh, Steve McDonald joined us from Fuerteventura. Hey? Guessing we all do our best, says Steve. Been attacked. Oh, dear. So, oh, gosh. Oh, vitamin B12. Okay. Then there are lots of hellos flying around. Oh, Alan Simpson, haven't seen you for a while. Hello. Fountain of Youth, Lazarus, says Carl Burton. Thank you for that. Crikey, Boaty has knowledge on Nick Cave. Oh, yeah. Dig yourself. Lazarus, dig yourself. Lazarus, dig yourself. Lazarus, dig yourself. Oh, totally. I'm down with it, man. I'm all over it. Cheeseburger, keep it up. It's not you gate you need to worry about. You keep it up, mate. No problem. My office rent includes heating, says Cheesy. It's like a furnace in here. I'm having to whiz through the comments at this point, darlings. Oh, well, you can read the comments yourself. You don't need me to read them out. You can all read, bless you. God, how far am I behind? Frugal! That's the word, frugal. Well done. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the box. I forgot about the box. Pound the box like Michael Barrymore in the swimming pool. Oh, God. Right, let's pound the box, shall we? Then that's that job done for tonight. I'm so looking forward to getting something to eat and getting to bed, darlings. Oh, I can't get... Oh, where's my pound? There we go. Look at my hand. So much better. So much clearer. That was total. And now look, it's nearly all clear. Oh. Please may that continue. Mustard has the quickest Persia. Oh, what? It's mountain bike? Nah. Boaty, when was the last time you rode a bike? Asked Bad Books. Good question. It would be. I can't tell you exactly, but I can tell you roughly. My eldest stepdaughter, the firstborn, she married a guy who was the same age as me. I can't remember if he was a little bit older or a little bit younger, but we were basically the same age. And he'd done a bit of cycling when he was younger. And one Christmas, and at this point, I didn't need to earn a living. I was retired, but my job was I was selling full time on eBay. I was building, rebuilding, renovating, stripping, top level European racing, cycle racing, bicycles, componentry, all of that sort of thing. And Tash asked me if I could build a bike for her husband as a Christmas present. so he could like relive his youth. And I said, "Yep, yeah, sure." So I built a period bike. We were the same age, me and Dill. Um, he was a nice chap, Dill. Married my eldest stepdaughter, and he was a really nice guy and a genuinely lovely guy. And he turned out to be a total shit. Total shit. And he wasn't really a total shit. He just allowed himself to behave like a total shit. He was a lovely guy. In his 30s, he went through a mad period where he put himself into unpayable debt almost and lived an incredibly frugal, um, made every sacrifice on earth to go back to university and to retrain in some computer related thing in his 30s. Made incredible sacrifices to do it. And he was just the loveliest guy. Really lovely, lovely guy. And having done all that and having put it to use, he ended up getting an amazingly well paid job, an incredibly well paid job for an American company. And they paid him a fortune and they wanted him to, he had to go out to America and kind of commute between America and England and spend whatever it was, 2 weeks there, 2 weeks here. And this lovely, lovely guy, and I'm a good judge of people, and honestly, he was just lovely. His head got carried away with this job and this money and this lifestyle. And the bastard had an affair with a 21-year-old woman in America. Bastard. God almighty. I mean, my stepdaughter was young enough, you would have thought, but no, he had to go further. Ugh. What was I telling you about that? Oh yeah, that was the last time I rode a bike. So I built that bike for his birthday present, and then I still had one of I still at that point all of my racing stuff had long gone, but I still had the last bike that I used to train on after my career ended, and I still had a lot of the gear. And so when Dill wanted to ride his new Christmas present, we went out a few times and did a few miles. And that would have been the last time that I rode a bike, I think. And that would have been, oh, God knows when. God knows when. All I can tell you is that Maggie and her best friend Ro happened to be in a car behind us when we were coming back from one of the rides. And Ro, who sadly now passed away, Ro hated me. Maggie's best friend, she hated me. And she said, I can't stand him, but you've got to admit he's still got amazing legs. That would have been the last time. God knows when it was. Paul will beat you easy, Boaty. Really? Mustard is fit, so we'll win. Oh, come off it. Come off it. I did it for a living. Mustard has never ridden a proper bicycle. How's he going to beat me? I'm pretty fit at the moment. I've lost weight. Oh, you're winding me up. It's not possible. I'm just going to whisper these comments and bugger off. The Fjords of Norway. Oh, a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe reference. Well done. Oh God, there's loads. I can't work through all of these. I need to get to bed. Oh fucking hell, there's millions. Right, I'm giving up on all of that. I can't be doing with it. I apologise to anybody I've ignored, but I'm going to ignore you. Tell me again tomorrow night, and I'll try and get onto it. Voice note. Oh God, is there another voice note? Bloody hell. Oh,
Hello again there, Boaty. Don't forget to pound your box as if you hurled your body down a hill in pursuit of a wheel of cheese.
right. Well, I suppose it's going to be a double pounding tonight then, so I've already done it once. But as I was premature, I will do it again. Double pounding, darlings. Right. I apologise to everybody I've ignored, but honestly, quite apart from everything else that's happened, I genuinely am knackered. I'm still feeling like crap, and I really need to eat and get to bed. But we can sort everything out tomorrow. Tell me what I missed. I've got really exciting updates to tell you about new restaurants and the Airbnbs and stuff. I will have to do it tomorrow. And there's the me and mustard video that's going to break the internet. But I can't be doing with it. I can't be doing with it. Yeah, it's coming on the 1st of March, Ben. Coming on the 1st of March, mate. And there's a video coming out there tomorrow. I am going to embrace it. I don't do anything in half measures. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be living my best gay life. Yeah. Right. I've got to go, darlings. I've got to go. Honestly, I'm so sorry. If I was feeling better, I'd roll with it and we'd crack on until however long you'd let me go on until. But seriously, I need rest. I need food as well, but I might even forget about the food and just go straight to bed, to be honest. Right, let me wish you a safe and peaceful night. Let me wish you a good day ahead. I hope there's joy to be taken from it. And please take really good care of yourselves. Take care of those, if you have them, those that you love and who love you. The candle, which is doing so incredibly and ridiculously well, will amazingly be relit tomorrow night, Thursday Night Live. Same time, same place, 11 o'clock. In the meantime, much love from me. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And hopefully see you tomorrow. And on that note, pachoo, and indeed, bosh.